Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and here's a little peek inside my day. Good morning. I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with me today as I get some work done and as I start preparing for the month of November over on Patreon and YouTube, and some more exciting things that are happening in the month of November. And I thought you might like a little sneak peek into how my days go. So if you're interested in following along with me today, stay tuned. All right, so it is about 8:20. Here is what has happened so far today. I wake up at 5 a.m. on the weekdays. I make coffee first because priorities, and then I have a quiet time where I do Bible study and prayer journaling, and then I run for 30 minutes on every weekday, and then the kiddos get up around 6:30, 6:45. Everyone starts moving in this house. It gets crazy. I have 3 kids that all get off to school, 2 different schools, 3 kids, 2 different schools, and the boys just left for the bus. So it is now officially quiet in this house. It's time to get work done. Let me show you what I've done so far. This is my little morning routine setup. So as the boys are finishing their day, I am over here finishing their getting ready for their day. I'm over here, I'm working through my planner. I did my wellness check-in. I filled out my daily page. I'm just filling out my journaling for yesterday. I have my work planner open over there, have my coffee with the lipstick on it, and all of this stuff. This just gets me kind of centered. I have people ask me all the time, how do you work in all those planners every day? It becomes part of my routine. So it probably takes me about 20 minutes to go through my catch-all planner to check in with what needs to be done today. I go through wellness. I fill in wellness things for, let's see, let me find the one for today. This is for today, what I've done so far, and I fill in the rest of yesterday that I didn't get filled in. And then probably the most important things I do are filling out a daily sheet for today, which I just did. And then I go through some trackers. These are trackers from Amy Plans Things, and I print out her trackers each month. Love those. And then I fill in my journal, and then I feel kind of ready for the day because I've checked in with all of the things. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to head downstairs to the basement to get a little filming done. It's a kind of a wonky day. I have some things to do that are out of the ordinary that I think you guys will want to check out. All right, so as many of you know, I work down in my basement. We've renovated it to make it into my craft studio. So I head down here in the mornings. There's lots of exciting things happening in the basement today. On the docket for today, some prep work for the November focus on Patreon, which I'm going to share a little bit more about. We're going to talk a little bit about some of those things that are sitting right there. That's another fun surprise for November that I can't wait to share. And then we have a few videos that I need to work on today. So the first thing I like to do is go ahead and film the intros for my videos right at the beginning of the day, because that's when my makeup and my hair looks the best. So let's get that done. All right, we're changing things up because this morning I am running to the store to buy some ink for my printer because I have a lot of printing to do today and I ran out of ink and my Amazon order of ink got delayed, and so I absolutely have to have ink because I'm working on some fun big projects, and a lot of them have to do with the month of November. So let's talk about what is happening in November. I'm so excited. So in the month of November, we are focusing on stamping in Patreon. We are doing Stamping 101. I love stamps. I think they're one of the most versatile tools in your craft studio. Whether you plan, whether you journal, whether you do cards, whether you scrapbook or memory keep, stamps are so fantastic, and you can use them in so many different ways that people kind of forget about. So Stamping 101 is happening over in Patreon in the month of November. I've already filmed the content. We have 4 exclusive videos that all have to do with Stamping 101. Now, every single month in Patreon, my $15 tier and up all receive 8 exclusive videos, at least 8 every month, 2 a week. One of them usually has to do with our focus for the month, whatever our main theme of the month is. And then the other one is a video that's exclusive to just Patreon. It might be art journaling. It might be a behind the scenes video. It might be an organizing video. There's all kinds of videos that I do for the other set of exclusives. So 8 exclusive videos each month. For stamping, there will be 4 that have to do with stamping, and then there's going to be a lot of other tips and tricks. I get the question all of the time, what do all of the tiers receive? Because of course the tiers can be a little confusing. All of the Patreon tiers end up getting access to our Facebook group, which is a really fun group of creative, supportive, funny people that post some fantastic things all of the time. I post in there pretty frequently, and we share a lot, and it's fabulous. Then this month, we're going to have some tips and tricks that are all related to stamping. So all different tips and tricks, plus some different inspiration, like project inspiration ideas. All of that is going to be available to all of the tiers. The other thing that is available to all of the tiers is early access to YouTube videos. So usually it's about a week or a little bit more early for YouTube videos, just early access so you get to see them before the rest of the world. Now, for the month of November, I have a special bonus, which is one of the reasons I have to go get some printer ink. Every new member that joins from now through I think November the 10th is going to receive some exclusive bonus stickers. And I love creating these sticker sheets. I license art. I create exclusive sticker sheets for my patrons. And they're really fun every month. And normally the sticker sheets go to my Happy Mail tier, which is the $40 tier and up. They receive 4 exclusive sticker sheets plus some other goodies in their Happy Mail. And we're going to talk a little bit about that later because that's also on the to-do list today. But for this month, as an added bonus, all of the new members of my Patreon will be receiving those sticker sheets. So I think that is pretty fun. That means I have a lot of printing to do. So that is why we are headed to the store to get some ink. But we also have to get some cardstock for another really fun project that is happening in November. In the month of November, I am releasing my first ever products. So I'm very excited. There's going to be a video all about them. I've already been sharing a few sneak peeks with my patrons, and it's a big undertaking. It's exciting. It's scary. It's all of the things, and it's something that I have been feeling really passionate about, been so pumped about, had a great time learning how to do all of the things that you have to do to release a product. It is a lot, and I'm excited. So there's coming soon a reveal of what the products are. You're going to see me doing some photos and things today, which is on the to-do list. And the products, I believe, are going to be released at the beginning of November. That's my best guess at this point. I still have a few things I have to wrap up to make sure they're all working. So stay tuned for that. Patrons will have an opportunity to shop early for these products, and I'm hoping it's just the beginning. I have some big ideas, some big plans in the future, and I'm just kind of dipping my toe in, getting started. But so far, the patrons that have seen the sneak peeks have been beyond pumped and beyond excited, and I can't wait to share it with you. So I also need some supplies because I have to wrap up some of the packaging that I need to do for these products so that I can get the photos taken and ready to go. So all that being said, let's run to the store. Let's go get the things we need. Let's get back home and get back to work. All right, so I am back home, got the ink, got it loaded in the printer. I'm going to set it up to do some printing for me to just correct some pages here and there of some things I need corrected. And then while it is printing, while I kind of get that stuff going, I'm going to go ahead and film a plan with me. And then we're going to start playing around with some Happy Mail things for November. Let's do it. All right, so here is where we are in the day. I just finished a plan with me for Wrong Wrong. I still have a lot of printing going on over there. I need to do some glow forging because we're going to try something new with the glow forge for Happy Mail. It has to do with stamping and I'm pretty excited. So we're going to do glow forging, but first, before we do that, I do want to film my gratitude documented setup for my faith planner. I think I might do gratitude documented a couple different ways, but we're going to do the faith planner setup for that. And hopefully I'll finish that before lunch. We'll see how that goes. It's about, 11:15 right now. It's been a super busy morning already. Let's go do another video. Hey, okay, so I am done filming my gratitude documented setup. But I'm not going to edit it yet because what I really need to do right now are put together some photos and things, like get together some flat lays to take some photos of the new products that are coming, which is super exciting. So I'm working on printing and cutting and doing some of that stuff. I have to assemble some Happy Mail for this month because each of my patrons receives a small piece of Happy Mail from me. My top 2 tiers receive a package from me each month, but I do send out mail to every single patron, and I want to finish that up today. And then I really want to play with some glow forging, and so we're gonna like zoom along. It is 1 o'clock now. I have until about 3:30, and it's gonna be a crazy race to get everything done. So wish me luck. Let's do this. Okay, so we are going to try to create custom stamps for the month of November. I want to send these out as part of Happy Mail, and I'm excited to give it a try. So we're going to use uncertified material, 2.33 millimeters, submit. Let's see how that worked. Yes, that seems right. Okay, let's start with text. I do believe that's what I want to do. We're going to create custom name stamps. We'll just start with my name. Oops, delete this one. Okay, let's see what kind of writing we want to use. That one is kind of nice. I kind of dig that. Okay, let's look at the sizing. I think I would like it probably 3 inches wide. That looks good. And now I'm going to press Stamp Maker. We want to add edge. And the padding that we're going to use is, I think it is 0.0906. Create stamp. Let's see what happens when we try the Stamp Maker feature. I've never tried it before. I don't know how it's going to work. That's why we're kind of experimenting before November starts so that we can figure out how to make this work. All right, so we have, let's add a stamp handle. We have what I think it's supposed to be. I'm wondering, this one we're wanting to cut, and this one I believe we're wanting to engrave. Let's do custom settings, manual. Okay, let's see. I think I need to change 310, precision power 93, passes 1 pass, and we're going to do 450. And we're going to save that as orange rubber. Let's see, I'm not totally sure what we want to do for this. I think we'll just go full power. Let's see how that goes. Oh, let's try again. Full power. Orange rubber. Okay. I'm going to take this, I'm going to move it as close to the edge as possible so we save. And we're going to print ready and see what happens. As soon as it preps, I'll take you over the machine. We'll do a time lapse and see how this actually goes. It totally worked. It totally worked. It's flipped around on the camera, but when I mount it to wood, then it will stamp out my name, and I'm super excited with how it worked. And so I'm excited to create some custom stamps for my patrons in the month of November. So if you are interested in maybe receiving a custom stamp, check out those top couple of tiers of Patreon. I believe the top tier is full. That's a custom planner spread tier, but the next tier should have some spots opening up in it. So be sure to check it out to get one of these stamps. How cool is that? I love this machine. It's super neat. Okay, I've got 15 minutes. I'm going to try to do a voiceover, then upload a video, and then get ready for the craziness that is our afternoon schedule. I'll check in with you guys a few times. I'll show you how I bring my work on the go with me because our evenings are crazy in this family. All right, let's go. Hello. All right, so I'm going to unload the dishwasher. And as I do that, let me tell you where we are. So I printed the things I needed to print to get product photos today. That was super important for me to do. I have 2 videos that are rendering right now, which means my computer is compiling them together. Then I will upload them to YouTube. Then I have to do all of the back stuff for those on YouTube, which is like looking at the links, writing the descriptions, doing the thumbnails, all of those. So I got that done. I figured out how to create a stamp using my Glowforge, which was super exciting. Very excited about that. I still need to mail some happy mail those postcards to patrons. So I can do that on the go. I can bring some of that with me on the go. Then I also need to respond to comments. So I respond to comments every single day. I need to do that, and I need to finish the YouTube thing. So what will be happening is that my kids will be home in about 20 minutes, and that will initiate our craziness of gymnastics, followed by picking up my daughter from track, followed by taking her immediately to soccer, followed by taking the other twin to baseball, where I will sit and watch baseball while my other 2 kids get rides home because there's only one parent here on Tuesdays. It's kind of crazy at our house. So I will be doing all that. I will roll back into this place around 8:45 tonight. Hopefully I will have gotten a chance to do some work while hanging out at the baseball field and cheering on my son. And then I will wrap up things down in the basement. It is crazy busy. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love watching them play sports. I love taking some things on the go because there's some downtime to fill in. So I'm going to get this stuff done. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see if I can check in a little bit later. Bye. Like I said, life is crazy busy. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my job. I love planning for things that are coming up in the future. I hope you'll consider joining Patreon for the month of November. Stamping 101 is going to be fantastic. The stickers that I have for November are going to be fantastic. Don't forget, bonus for every new member for Patreon. If you join in by November 10th, then you'll receive some of those exclusive stickers. So that's a fun bonus. Plus that special product release is happening. I'm so excited and so nervous and so excited and all of the things. That is happening in November as well, and patrons will have the first shot at purchasing those. So if you are interested, now is probably a great time to join. Plus, December is going to be great too, and I'm already planning for 2024, and it's going to be awesome. Thanks so much for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek behind the scenes. And I just appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much for following along on this channel. It means the world to me. And I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.